Welcome to Class 10 Mathematics. This year is a defining step in your academic journey, and we are beginning with a chapter that lays the foundation for many concepts you'll encounter ahead. Chapter 1 is titled Real Numbers, and while the name may sound familiar, the depth you're going to explore will give you a completely new appreciation for how numbers work in the world around you. Whether you're revising or meeting these ideas for the first time, this chapter will sharpen your understanding, challenge your logic, and strengthen your ability to reason mathematically. Let's zoom out for a second and take a walk on the number line. Start with the basics, natural numbers 1, 2, 3, and so on. The numbers we learn to count with. Now add 0 and you've got the whole numbers. Include the negatives like -3 or -1 and we step into the world of integers. But wait, what about numbers like 1/2 or 3/4? They fit too. These are rational numbers, numbers that can be written as a fraction. And then we have the mysterious ones, numbers like square root of 2 or pi. They can't be written as exact fractions. These are irrational numbers. Put them all together and you get the complete set of real numbers. Every one of them can be found right there on the number line. Back in class 9, you dipped your toes into the world of real numbers. Now in class 10, it's time to dive deeper. Think of this chapter as the next step in your math journey. We are not just learning numbers, we are learning how they work behind the scenes. Here's what you'll unlock: the logic of divisibility, why some numbers split cleanly and others don't. The power of prime factorization, breaking numbers down to their core. The mystery of irrational numbers, those numbers that never end and never repeat. And how to tell if a decimal will terminate or repeat just by looking at its denominator. Here's a real-world riddle. Sonia takes 18 minutes to complete a lap around a sports field. Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same. They both start together, but when will they meet again at the starting point? To solve this, we use a powerful tool, LCM, or lowest common multiple, and it lives right here in the world of real numbers. From scheduling buses to syncing alarm clocks, and even designing gear systems, real numbers help us make sense of cycles, patterns, and timing. They're not just classroom theory, they're tools we use to solve life's little puzzles. Let's break it down with a classic textbook example. We are dividing 20 by 6. Now, watch closely. We can write it like this, which means 20 equals 6 times 3 plus 2. Here's what's happening. 20 is the dividend, the number we want to divide. 6 is the divisor, the number we are dividing by. 3 is the quotient, how many whole times 6 fits into 20. And 2 is the remainder, what's left over. Before we dive deeper, let's make sure we are speaking the same math language. First up, dividend. This is the number you want to split. In our example, that's 20. Next, the divisor, the number you are dividing by. That's 6. Then comes the quotient, how many full times the divisor fits in. Here, it's 3. And finally, the remainder of what's left over after dividing. In this case, it's 2. So anytime you see a division problem, just remember dividend equals to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Simple, logical, powerful. Alright, now it's your turn. Let's work through an example together. We're dividing 25 by 7. Here's how we write it. 25 equals to 7 multiplied by 3 plus 4. Let's say it aloud. 25 equals 7 times 3 plus 4. Now let's break it down. 25 is the dividend, 7 is the divisor, 3 is the quotient, and 4 is the remainder. Notice how 4 is less than 7? That's important. It confirms the division is valid. Now imagine using this kind of division repeatedly, step by step. That's exactly what we do in Euclid's algorithm, a smart way to find the HCF, or highest common factor, of two numbers. And guess what? That's what we're exploring in the next video. Stay with me. It gets really cool from here. Before we dive deeper, let's make sure we are speaking the same math language. First up, dividend. This is the number you want to split. In our example, that's 20. Next, the divisor, the number you are dividing by. That's 6. Then comes the quotient, how many full times the divisor fits in. Here, it's 3. And finally, the remainder, what's left over after dividing. In this case, it's 2. So anytime you see a division problem, just remember dividend is equal to divisor times quotient plus remainder. Simple, logical, powerful.